Hi, I'm Heather. We're going to start looking through this book for Lent, Looking Through the Cross by Graham Tomlin. Lent starts proper tomorrow, which means today is Shrove Tuesday, or otherwise known as Pancake Day. Now, traditionally, people used up all the fatty, rich foods from their houses and mixed them all up and made pancakes, and then they got rid of all the rich food so they could start fasting for Lent. So later on, I'm going to probably not put all the fatty foods from my house in this frying pan, but I might make some pancakes and try flipping them. So, Lent starts tomorrow, and it's a period of 40 days and 40 nights, modelled on the temptation of Jesus, where he spent 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness and was tempted. So you can read about that in Matthew chapter 4, 1 to 11. And the verse that speaks to me is verse 2, and that's because it is typically beautifully understated in the Bible. It just says, after fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. What an understatement. Now, every Lent, I try really hard to give up something, and every Lent, I fail. And it teaches me something about Jesus and what he did on the cross. Because if we look in Hebrews, the end of chapter 4, verse 15, it says, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathise with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet was without sin. Let us then approach the throne of grace and confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." So whatever we're going through this Lent, whatever we're going to find difficult, we can remember that Jesus has gone through it, and he sympathises, and he's there to help us. So I'm just going to finish with a prayer. Jesus, thank you so much that you understand everything that we go through, and that you are with us, and that you've already been there, and that help us to come to you and approach you and your open arms. Amen.